Alright guys, welcome to the very first episode of Let's Build. Today we're going to be working on, and probably for the next few days, this Tibetan style that I came up with. What it is it's basically sort of like a camp that maybe climbers would use as a sort of a base camp to reach the top of a mountain. And I got inspired a lot by Far Cry 4, and it's coming out, and also a lot of movies, as well as some World of Warcraft bits. So anyway, let's get started. So today we're probably going to be building some sort of like snow barrier to block this kind of little town thing from being completely destroyed by an avalanche. So yeah, let's see. I'm going to start with maybe some nice stone pillars to sort of, no, not stone, 1 second. There we go, we'll say. Sort of to give it some base and structure. Now, I have no idea what I'm doing, I completely just started recording, but anyway, so maybe that up and toggle down for Alright, and we're back. So let's see here. So sort of give it like some sort of slope, you know. So I'll be back when I've done the rest. Alright, and I'm back. All I really did was just kind of added some support, just kind of randomize them. At the moment I don't really like them, but I think what next we're going to do is add in some fence posts. So basically what I'm going to do is kind of just bring this up and around, sort of give it some more texture and depth. Also, it will seem more reinforced. Use some fence posts and stuff. Kind of bring it up a little bit. This is a really nice effect, because what I can also do is say maybe put a little bit of randomization here with a fence post and this, and then perhaps add a flag like that or something later. So this is a really great way to sort of add detail, and that's what I'm probably going to be doing a lot within this build. So yeah. Let's see, bring that up. So just bring this background, probably edit this bit out, but let's see. So make sure you definitely randomize it. I'm sure probably a lot of you are not going to be copying this build. This is kind of just going to be me building it for you guys. But if you do, just make sure you have lots of randomization. Of course, this is not a tutorial, but if you guys really want it, I will do a tutorial on the style. But of course, if you just watch this, you'll probably get the good gist of it. Anyway, so bring that down, and I'll do the other ones, and I'll be right back. Alright, and I'm back. So what I kind of did is just sort of brought up the reinforcement just to give it a little bit more detail, and next what we're going to be doing is probably putting some of these spikes. I think these look really great, and actually I'm pretty sure Jamsy Boy Minecraft has an interesting wall tutorial that's kind of like this. This is a little bit like it, but it's of course my own design, and what it will be is sort of like a barrier to kind of hold back the snow, because like, if you're on a mountain, and I know I explained this earlier, but if you're on a mountain and there's a massive pile of snow, you'd have to have somewhere to go. Gravity would automatically bring it down. Unfortunately, that would lean toward the camp. So, of course, what the settlers would do, or the camp people, would create a wall to sort of block out the snow. And when doing these spikes, make sure you kind of just randomize them a little bit, give a little bit of differentiation between all of them. But of course they most likely have a stone base kind of to give it a strong foundation. And this pillar right here in the middle is quite short, but at the same time I think that gives it a little bit of character. So I might leave it, but I think I'm just going to bring that spike up a little bit. Alright, and the back, sorry, I just had a massive coughing fit. So yeah, now we're probably going to start in with some ribbing on the walls. And for that, I'm going to use not actually oak wood. I think I'm probably going to go with a dark oak wood mix. So, let's get some oak wood. I do have some down here. Wait, no, I lied. Right. And so we got some nice oak wood, nice spruce wood, maybe some slabs in there too, that'll just give it some more character. So, nice firm base, obviously, so we're going to want to bring this wood kind of around here, give it some nice randomization, but also make sure it's kind of brought into the snow a little bit, so kind of just bring it along, nice and easy like that, and I'm just going to sort of just bring it up as we go. Okay, yep. Oh no, I'll be back. Oh wait, and I'm back, I just need to get rid of that stupid snow. So, anyway, let's bring this on up, as I was saying. And this is going to be quite a messy process, but once you're done with it, I'm just going to do this small section for you guys, but once you're done with it, it gives it some nice character and depth. I realize I'm kind of turning this into a tutorial. Well, it's not a tutorial, just let's build. So, yeah, reasons, grammar. Yeah, anyway, so this is sort of what the gist of it is. I mean, let me sort of randomize this a little bit. Give some nice detail. This is actually hideous looking, but just bring that up, and I'll just bring that up a little bit, and so bring this down. Make sure you do lots of slabs, because that will give it some nice flowing edges. And the nice thing about the resource pack I'm using, which is the Conquest resource pack by Monsterfish, is that it has these connected textures as well as some randomized textures. So if I want to do that, that'll give it some nice detail and randomization. So that looks great on most of these builds. And I'm not really liking this, so let's see what we can do to, I don't know, maybe so I like it a little bit more. Perhaps open up some fences and stuff. That'll give it some nice, I don't know, finesse to it, I suppose. Bring it up a little bit. I don't know if finesse is the right word, but also these fences make it look like they're wooden supports that they've kind of, the settlers and stuff have just brought up sticks when they're doing it, just kind of to hold back the snow a little bit, give it some nice strength. Of course, it's probably not going to work very well for them, but, well, let's just see what happens. Oh, no, that's not going to work, so bring that up to that, and I feel like we need some more oak wood in here, so we'll just kind of bring that up. Make sure it's not just one by one patches, make sure it's sort of comes together. Of course diagonals can work, but just having it blotted around as in like checkerboard pattern doesn't quite look too well. So we're just going to be doing this with these. And one more great thing is make sure you add like holes and things like that. That will give it some nice sort of depth. And so what else that I'm going to do is sort of add these trapdoors that will kind of make it look like they have some sort of like girder or something like that on here. Unfortunately, I'm not on a server, so I'm not going to be able to double these up. But what it does create is a very nice effect that you can do kind of something like this, maybe. Sort of bring that up, like that. And that just sort of adds more depth. Personally, I don't really like it, but it's definitely a preference thing. I might or I might not change it, so I'll be back when I've done the rest. I might have a few edits as well, so I'll explain those when I'm done. So yeah. Alright guys, sorry, excuse me. Alright guys, and I'm back. So basically what I did is I sort of completed the curvature of the wall. This wall is not completely finished, of course. I may or may not add some paths and stuff. But one thing that you really definitely need to add is we're in the Himalayas, or technically this is Nordic terrain. Oh yeah, that's the one thing I forgot. This terrain is by Lemon Fox. There will be a link in the description where to download it, and I think it will also lead you to his PMC page. He's a really awesome terrain builder, and I'm sure he also does some great builds as well. I haven't really checked out his channel fully, but yeah, that will be in the description. So anyway, so we're gonna get some snow and sort of start piling it up and around the base, because of course this is trying to keep out the snow, but that doesn't mean there isn't any snow, and unfortunately my biomes are half-hued, so that's not gonna work. But anyway, wait, yeah, so nope, okay, all these biomes are messed up, yay! Okay, let's try bringing it over here and sort of piling it up. So, unfortunately, I do not have wool that installed because reasons. I will probably get that fixed a different time. But until then, I'm just going to have to stick with some, I don't know, nice bits of, okay, that's annoying. Just sort of leaving this, doing all this by hand. So, what I'm going to do is bring it up, come on. Bring it nice and up so it sort of like flows below the terrain. Of course, it's kind of hard by hand, that's why I'm pretty sure this was done with a little painter, but sort of just bring it up. And there will be a few world painter tutorials. I'm not the greatest, but there may be a few coming up soon on the MPA channel or my personal channel. Links will be in the description. And yeah, so 1 second, it's kind of bring up this. I wonder why this is not still going. Oh, huh, strange. Okay. Because reasons, yay. This is, yeah, so bring that up. Just bring it up, and that, so it is. Make sure you fill in any of these cracks, because of course that wouldn't make sense, because snow sort of moves a lot like a liquid. Of course it's not a liquid. Well, you know. And so, of course, you'd have to make sure it gets into the cracks, but also maintains its rigidity, because, well, you can't just have it flowing everywhere, because it's snow, not water. So kind of just fill in these big blobs with this blocks, because it's easier than stacking it up 8 by 8, which is a pain. So, okay, no, biomes, reasons, doesn't like me, yay. So, sort of just flatten this out a little bit. Of course, it doesn't look the grandest, but there's not really much I can do about it. I guess I can do that as well. Oh my god, it's so annoying. I promise you, hopefully, by next episode, my biomes will be fixed. And we're back. Sorry about that. I kind of just had an idea, and of course, it didn't work. So, yeah, this is the wall. You might want to shorten these spikes. It sort of depends on your preference. Personally, I think a little high, because that wouldn't really make sense. But this is the wall, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. This video is probably going to be kind of short, but I promise you the next one will be fantastic and nice and long. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.